I've never had but I know that most of the vitamins that I used to take, I just weave them straight out. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm locked in the loo.
I'm just doing a podcast. Are you okay?
You're actually taking the call.
Cheers. I don't chin.
Welcome to Next in Line. I'm Sophie Cooper and I'm joined by my mum, Lesley Reynolds.
Hi.
On our podcast, we're talking everything beauty, aesthetics and running our clinic. So, what have you...
Before we start, can
Yes.
I just say, I just like to say to everybody that we're not sponsored. We don't take any money from anybody to tell you that their products are great. We only tell you our experience, what's happened to us with products and what we think is great. We don't particularly say what hasn't worked, because we don't want to actually say horrible things about products, but we do tell you exactly what we've found absolutely good and excellent. So if you've got anybody that you think would like to watch this, all we ask is that you would actually pass on our details or share with them so that they can actually gain something from it. They might enjoy it. They may actually
Just
find
say
this.
subscribe.
All right then.
Hit the bell.
All right then. I'll start again then, shall I?
No, just say hit the bell.
So if you could, please ask people to just hit the button and subscribe. Thank you.
So tell me, what's been going on in your crazy wild world?
Before I start, I'm really sorry, I need a tissue.
For God's sake.
Well, I had a great week actually. I went to a panto and took the children to a panto. I went to a panto. It was absolutely fantastic. It was Sleeping Beauty in Cambridge at the Arts Theatre. I can absolutely recommend it. And I should definitely be going there again. It was as good as going to a theatre.
Why was it so good?
It was so professional. The artists were incredible. The actors were, the singing, everything was really lovely. So we took the grandchildren there, and then we came out. And
I love your adventures because something always crazy or something.
I couldn't believe
happens.
it actually. So we came out. Let's have something to eat. And so Ruby wants to go to Ed's, which is the diner for burgers apparently. Arabella was like, no, I don't like Ed's. I never go to Ed's. I can only go to Five Guys. So we went to Five Guys.
Sounds like
we
my
went to
daughter.
Five Guys, and I was desperate for the loo because the queue in the Panto was so long for the loo. So I thought, I'll go in the restaurant. First time I got down there, desperate, and all the toilets are locked, and you have to put a special number in to get into them. I mean, this is in the middle of Cambridge. So I went back up to reception. Why are toilets always in the basements? I'd like to know. Can somebody open a restaurant with a toilet on the same floor? So I can't get into your loos. Oh, well, yes, you have to put a code in. I'll tell you the code. They gave me the code. I went down, got into the loo, came out of the loo. How do I get out? Can't get out. And then I see this green button. Oh, yeah, press the green button. I tried to press the green button. I had a tissue in my hand. I was pressing it with that, couldn't get out. So in the end I thought, perhaps it's the tissue. So then I was pressing the green button, pulling at the door, and then eventually I pressed the green button and it wasn't working. And there was a little glass window in the door because it was a little corridor, 3 loos in a corridor. And so glasses, I was banging on the glass door, people walking past, looking at me, ignoring me.
What, so people could see you in the toilet?
Well, no, because there was 3 loos, and this was a little, just a lobby to get in. So you got in and out through the lobby first. So I'm banging the door, people walking past, going like that. Who's that mad woman? I was getting really I was going.
Who do you call? Who did you call?
Eventually,
at that
I
point?
called Armour.
And who else?
Huh?
Yeah.
I called you. Where were you? In the lion's yard.
I was like, what the hell am I meant to do, for God's sake?
Sophie, I'm locked in the loo. I couldn't get through to Armour to start with, that's fine. And then I got through to Armour, and then the children all came running down the stairs. They're looking through at me, going, first of all, they walked past, and I was like, then looking through at me, are you locked in?
Yes, I'm locked in. Can you go and tell somebody at reception?
And I said,
This is the code. Try the code.
and the code, that wasn't working. And then Ruby and Arabella, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm locked in the loo.
Were you getting panicky or how were you feeling?
Well, I wasn't getting panicky.
I'd be freaking out.
I wasn't getting panicky because it was light and there was space. But it's not a nice feeling. And then Armour came, he tried again, then he went upstairs, then about 5 other people all came down.
When you were on the phone to me, then suddenly you were like, oh, lady's coming, hang on. And you hadn't hung up and you were then telling the lady off. I was like, that's always a great way when you're stuck in to then have a go at someone.
I said to her, this is ridiculous. I said, why have you got this on this door?
You said, this is disgusting.
I just, what, sorry. This is disgusting. I've been in here for about 10 minutes, I said to her. And then another woman went to walk in. I said, do you not think you should tell that lady she's probably going to get locked in there before she goes in? The woman was like, what's happening? You'll get locked in that toilet. It was absolutely ridiculous. And she was like, well, these things happen. I said, no, these things don't happen. I said, for a start, why? Tell me why you feel that you need to have a security number on the loos in Cambridge in Five Guys. Is this normal? I'd like someone from Five Guys. In fact, I'm going to actually
your phone's going off now.
Where's my phone?
This is disgusting.
Sorry.
Is it Five Guys?
I'm just doing a podcast. Are you okay?
She's like, you actually taking the call?
Yeah, so it's been an interesting week.
Don't go to Five Guys. Did you eat in Five Guys?
Don't go to Five Guys.
Don't go to Five Guys to go to the toilet.
No, definitely don't go to
people.
Five Guys to go to the toilet.
They do the best hot dog.
Well, they're
I've
rather
never had-
expensive burgers.
It's insane, the
Said
price,
to
but they're really
Ruby,
good.
Ruby, what would you like? Anyway, Alma came back and it was £26. And I said, what did you get for £26? Are they all eating? And he said, no, Ruby chose this double patty with chips. And they had Arabella had a very small milkshake, so did Ruby, and that was £26.
Yeah, it's so
Is that
expensive.
expensive?
Yeah.
I think
that's
expensive.
crazy.
Well, yes, I do. I mean, good old McDonald's is about £2, isn't it?
No, actually, McDonald's is even expensive now.
Is it?
We went to the drive-thru and I was like, £30 for like the four of us to have I think that's expensive.
Well, how about £26 for one kid to have a burger and chips?
Five Guys is delicious though.
Yeah, she said it was delicious. She ate every single bit.
And then poor Granddad.
And then Arabella wanted to, and then Granddad got fleeced in this
Labubu's.
And I said, oh, that's lovely. You know, they only chose those little ones. He said, no, they wanted the big ones. I said, no, you can have off this from which were like 15 quid.
Yeah, but when you're buying like 7 of them, bloody hell. It's a
He
lot.
said they were going, I like that, and I like that. And he said, no, actually, Granddad doesn't mind saying no, does he?
No, well, yeah, someone's got to.
Someone's got to. Cheers, everybody.
So
grandkids are the best thing that happens to you. It's worth having children to get grandkids. That's what I say. Language, please, young lady.
Anyway, I was over the New Year, something came up on my Instagram and it was about Tom Hanks.
What about Tom Hanks?
He's got a cocktail.
Has he?
But he doesn't drink a lot. So when he was having a celebration, he didn't want to miss out on the drinking.
Yeah.
So what he did is champagne topped up with Coke.
Oh.
It's called a cocaine, diet cocaine.
Oh, I've never done anything
Do you want
like
to
that
try
in my
it?
life. I've never had cocaine.
I don't want to ruin the Bollinger.
No, I don't want to ruin it either.
Put some in here.
Go on, you can ruin it, Soph. Ruin your own. I don't think I'll bother.
It tastes like... Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, Billy.
What does it taste like, Sophie? Oh, I love those glasses. Thank you, Billy. How much champagne to Coke do you
Apparently it was a 2-to-1 or half and half.
That's enough.
Oh, yeah, don't
that's
want to
for you.
ruin the
No, that's-
champagne.
Yeah, no, I just want a little champagne.
Is that too much? Wasting good champagne.
Coke pain. Is it called Coke pain or not Coke?
Diet cocaine.
Cocaine. Let's try
I thought
it
you'd
then.
be absolutely disgusted by this.
I am disgusted. Smells like Coke.
What do you think then?
I'm just trying it out. I mean, I don't like Coke. So, don't like Coke. Do you like champagne?
So
Probably
he did
not
this.
for me.
No, I just...
Did you? Do you think for you?
He was at a dinner party and he didn't want to miss out on the whole celebration. Cheers. He did this. I mean, I would just have the Coke.
I would just have the Coke as well. Pass, we'll leave that one. Leave that one for Mr. Manners.
Oh, I don't want to waste it though.
I tell you what I do like, though, is a Bellini.
I like that.
I love a Bellini. In fact, what I did New Year's Eve was I made...
You told me.
Oh, I
You
told-
said, oh, I've got a really good thing. What I do is I just have one glass of champagne and then a whole jug of... No
no
Secco.
with peach juice. So it's lovely. really lovely. So it's non-alcoholic, really nice.
Nozeco's actually really nice.
I couldn't drink Prosecco on its own, I don't think.
Couldn't you?
I don't think
I feel
so.
like then if you're not drinking, you have that, you feel like you're still involved.
Yes, that's why I have peach Bellini.
Are you sure it's not just...
No, because I drink quickly, you see, which is
you?
fatal. Haven't you noticed? Which is fatal. That's why I love making up a jug of peach Bellini. But I have to say, there's a peach Bellini and a peach Bellini.
I know the guy from Ballers taught us how to pour champagne. That's like,
Yeah.
You have to twist the glass, don't you, at the same time?
You have to put the rim of the bottle on the edge of the glass. What we should do is get him to come on and do it for us. I'm thinking of having a champagne tasting at Ballington, actually.
Oh,
What about our champagne tastings? They are good, aren't
they're
they?
bloody amazing. Anyway, should we get on with it?
Yes, absolutely. Let's get on with it. Come on then. What have we get on with?
I've been reading this amazing book, Breaking the
I
Age
was going
Code.
to ask you about that. Yeah.
So we were talking all about ageism. And I think it's quite a good subject to talk about, especially with you.
What do you mean, especially with you?
No, because we always talk, and there's so much about anti-aging, aging.
Well, there is quite a big thing about anti-aging, and that we shouldn't be anti-aging. We should be more about celebration of your age.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we touched on this slightly before, where a lot of women are letting their hair go grey, not colouring it.
Yeah.
And whatever, or not wearing as much makeup, which I think is entirely up to them. Wouldn't work for me, because definitely wouldn't work for me.
Why
Because
wouldn't it work for you? You just don't like.
Because I like wearing makeup. I like having my hair done. I like dressing up, and I like doing it every day.
Yeah.
And in fact, if I don't feel particularly great one morning, I'll do it even more because I think it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
So
You're so right. It does make you feel
and things.
better.
I think it's good, but I do think that and I have thought about this quite a lot actually, because for me, aging has been a double-edged sword. So there are things that you really don't like as you age. And
Like
there are
what?
things that I don't like, like my skin getting crepey, you know. And you think, actually, I can't lay on the floor and get up quickly. We spoke about that as well.
Yeah.
I can't.
Dan tried to do that. Arabella said, "This is what you have to do." He tried to do it. You have to get on the floor, like we were talking about, and then get up without using your hands. He was like, "Oh my God, I can't do it."
Can't do it.
Because you think you can do it.
Strangely enough, Armour can do it, you know.
I bet he can. He's an athlete, isn't he?
Well, he was an athlete, and he does exercise. I've started doing these core exercises in bed. But getting back to ageism, things that I don't like about aging are actually, yes. I don't know why I say these things. Right, so there's a whole set of exercises you can do in bed. You lay there.
Oh
and
God!
strengthen your
Jesus, this is the wrong podcast.
No, because you strengthen your core. So it's like laying in bed, lifting up your bottom and swaying your legs to one side by side.
Okay, let's just stop there.
Anyway, we've started doing it and it works. This exercise is good.
Exercise is really good.
It is good
It is
for you.
really good.
And Armour counts. He does like 40. I do 20. What?
People call it sexercise.
Sexercise. It's not sexercise. Oh, I wish he was here. He'd show you.
Okay.
Anyway, I was going to say to you, so things I don't like aging skin, you know, so.
Yeah.
And we've spoken about my cheeks so many times.
Yeah.
But actually, what outweighs the crepey skin and not being as fit as you were are things like confident. You feel happier in your own skin. I mean, I know you're very happy in your own skin anyway.
No,
So-
I think the thing is we're always making assumptions about people on their age, whether we know it, that we're doing it or not.
Well, did you see what those cheeky girls at the clinic started to do to me?
What?
I'd walk in, they say, "Let me take your bag for you."
But I think that's more. So this is really interesting
This is
because
respect, is it?
it's respect. So
Well, that is nice, and I like the respect girls. Carry on doing it.
in Japan, so in this book that I'm reading, there's she does all these studies. It's a doctor who's written the book, and she does all these studies in Japan. The way they think about aging is like that person, it's all about respect, wisdom. Whereas here, it's about, someone's going senile.
Yes,
all
but
of these kind of
you
things.
say that, but that's what I was saying about myself.
Yeah.
I'm actually much happier now than I've ever been.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
But
because I lots of things I don't care about, and
why?
I just think I don't really care actually,
Yeah.
and I know what I want much more than I ever did when I was younger. I don't really care what other people. So if somebody says to me, "I don't like you in that dress," I say, "Oh, I love it," and I mean it.
Yeah.
Or if somebody says to me, because sometimes people can be a bit not. If you don't look great, they go, "Oh, you look lovely like that," hoping that you'll always dress like it, you know. And I say, "No, I don't," and I know I don't. But I do think that I'm so much happier in myself. You know, there are things I love doing and don't mind doing them. You know, New Year's Day, I had a party New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day came down in the morning, you know, in my caftan, no makeup, hair looking really grotty, but I didn't really care.
Is it because you're still drunk?
No.
I'm joking.
I can't remember going to bed, however.
But I think it's so. I think the way it's kind of our belief and how we think about aging. So the lady in the book, she talks about she went for a run. They in their family, they're runners, and she went for a run, and she was late for this race. So she was practicing for this race. She did it, and she was late. So she didn't warm up or anything. She just did the run.
Oh, yeah.
She really, really injured herself. She pulled a muscle and tore it really badly. And the first thing when she finished was, it's because I'm old. So I think a lot of the time when something happens, you think, I'm just because I'm old, and you blame your age. Where actually, if she'd warmed up and hadn't been late, it would have been fine. But you always automatically go to it's because of your age, and it's always negative.
Yes, I think it is. And the other thing I think is really awful that people say is, how old are you? Oh, I'm 72. Oh, you look fantastic for your age. Well, actually, I don't want to look fantastic for my age. I want to look fantastic, you know?
The worst thing is when people say, guess my age.
Oh, when they say that, I say, no, I don't play that game. I don't play that game at all. End of. And yes, because it can go very badly wrong.
I hate that. You don't need
I just
to do
say,
that,
no, I don't play that game. How old are you?
I always go ridiculous, 21.
Oh, I don't. I don't play that game. But I think for me, and I think lots of people my age would say the same thing, is that I'm just much happier in myself.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, I don't want to look 30 because I never look 30 again. And I don't even want to look 50, really. I just want to look as good as I can look for me.
I think that's the message, isn't it? You don't want to change. You shouldn't want to change yourself so much. You just want to look brilliant for you.
Yes, and I say to people who come in and they say, well, I want to, you know, I'm 50 but I want to look 30. And I say, well, you'll never look 30 again. Because you won't.
Just put that there.
Let's put this out there. You'll never look 30 again. But you can look at, isn't it much better for somebody to say, oh my God, you look absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Rather than say,
what have you had done?
yeah, exactly. Well, that's another thing, isn't it? But I've got nothing against having something done to turn back the years again. But there are certain things, this is my belief, is that instinctively we know roughly how old somebody is. And that comes from, I think, from mating, basically, from people being able to tell somebody's age, or whether or not they're fertile or not fertile. So I think you can tell by somebody's eyes. Yeah, she looks fantastic. She could be 50 or she could be 70. Yeah, she could be 60, you know. But you're not quite sure.
Feeling, don't you?
Yeah, you're not quite sure. And also, obviously, that's why we wear makeup, isn't it? To change the tone of our skin and have treatments for our skin. You know, you start to get brown marks on your skin. You get lots of little age spots, they call them, don't they?
Yeah.
And you can have treatments. You can have intense pulse light for that. IPL. I'm saying intense pulse light because a lot of people don't know what IPL is. You can use skincare that will actually help to eradicate it. But there are lots of things that you can do to make you look as fresh as possible.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But I love the idea of this book, and I do believe that what you believe will happen, will happen. And they say, what you say will happen, whether you say it will or it won't. It'll happen because that's what you're putting out there.
I do think that as well. And I think, so Japan, we'll use Japan as the example, it's just so different, the way they view ageing. It's so different. And I look at you,
amazing.
and I put you next to a lot of people I see that are your age, and it's so completely different. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But what, from when you were younger, what has made you, with grandma and things, your view on ageing? Because I think in Japan they always look up, like the eldest person is like
The most.
they live with them and they are the, you know.
Well, they should. They should. I think that children, grandchildren, actually benefit a lot from their grandparents. I mean, my grandmother, for me, was incredible, and I think you'd say the same about
100%.
mum, wouldn't you? About my
Yeah.
mum. And
It's a different relationship,
it's a very
isn't
different
it?
relationship. Yeah,
It's a
I loved it
wonderful
actually when
one.
Freddie. When Freddie said on Sunday, did you hear what he said?
No.
Dan said he couldn't have something, and Freddie said,
Oh, yeah.
she's the boss. Gosh, she said, I can have it, can't I? I said,
You
"Yeah,
said
you
she's
can
the
have
boss of you. I was like, oh, fair play.
it." Very nice. No, but that's their perception. Is it's because we're older, isn't it? And
Yeah.
we say things, and we always say yes, don't we? So that's what grandparents do. But aging it's fantastic that you can have a society where older people are actually celebrated and not, you know,
But it's not like that here.
No, it isn't like that. But we went to see somebody who's over 100 the other day, and I was sitting there. She hadn't been very well, and she said, "Come and sit here." And I sat, and I was talking to her, and she's over 100, and I've got to tell you, she's got the most beautiful little face.
And I asked
Yeah,
Lisa about, and I said,
yeah.
why do you think, we were out for lunch, I said, why do you think she's lived so long? Dan and I asked her.
Yeah.
She said, well, she's had a very good life and she's done everything in moderation. So she's exercised, she eats liver once a week, but everything's very
Moderate.
moderate.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if that's, I mean...
What do you think?
What do I think? Well, I think it's usually genetics. You get families, but people live a long time. I was speaking to our friend Kim, who came to the party the other day, and all her family live into their 90s.
Yeah.
It's often it's genetics. But I think what I noticed about her was her skin was beautiful. She's grown her hair to her shoulder length. She had an Alice band on. You know, she's 100 years old. She wasn't frail. She wasn't well. She didn't feel well, but she wasn't frail. She actually looked very beautiful.
I think exercise is key as well. To keep going. But you walk. You walk a lot.
yeah.
Like some people don't, like grandma didn't walk, did she really? So the World Health Organization say that ageism is the most prejudiced thing.
Well, I agree with that. I do agree with that because you hear about these women actually who say, "Oh, I feel invisible." Actually, I don't feel invisible. That isn't something that's ever bothered me. But you have women saying, "I feel invisible. Nobody looks at me anymore." But is that actually because of the way you're behaving, or is it the way that you're dressing, or the way that you're doing your hair or your makeup? Because you can take any one person. I'd love to do that as a competition, actually. You could take 5 women who don't do anything to themselves and reinvent them, and they would probably look quite stunning.
Yeah.
I think everybody can look really nice.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
finding the right style for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But ageism is, yeah. I've only noticed ageism in the last couple of years, and that's mostly been where, you know, people have been over polite to me.
What do you mean over polite? Like helping you?
Yeah, helping me down the steps and things like
But I
that.
think that's lovely. I think that's a respect thing. Like they want to look after you. But how do you feel it as a, it's
I'm
too
like,
much?
I'm okay, thank you.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
But I think it works both ways. If you're too young as well, then people think, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're this, you're that.
Well, ageism it doesn't just mean old age, does it?
No.
Ageism is.
But I think we need to get better at actually how we think about it.
Well,
Everyone thinks about it.
Yeah, let's start talking about it more because that's the only way things.
But you're
can help
amazing.
you,
You're
isn't it?
up. You're energetic.
I'm up usually by 5 o'clock every morning.
I think there was another study she did, and she said someone that's older, think about the 5 words that come to mind when you think of them. And in Japan, they were all positive, but in the US and in England, they were negative.
Really? What do
Yeah.
they say? What are the 5 words then? Can you
But it's
remember?
what? So, like, what would someone think of you? Dan did this for you. I don't know what. No, but they were like wisdom, all like really positive things.
The thing that I found most interesting with my grandmother, and actually when I was talking to this this lady over 100 the other day was that they have got so many interesting things they tell you. So my grandmother would tell me, and I still remember, and in fact when I do my ancestry, it comes to my head all the time. And I've added so many things to ancestry because I knew the facts from her. So she would sit and she would tell me all about her parents, her grandparents, her siblings. She would tell me about the jobs that they did, how they did them, how they would cook things, the different sort of way of life.
Yeah.
So her mother, for instance, had all these children. She had 13 children, 10 were living. And every lunchtime she would cook a meal and all the children, as many of the children that were available, would come in and eat. And in the evening she would cook casseroles and send them down to each house. They all lived very close to each other. And she would send them food. And it's such a nice way of living, isn't it?
It is.
That's why I love having everybody here. I love having everybody here, and because we were always very much part of a very large family. So I think there are so many positives to ageing, and I agree, and I absolutely love that you're reading this book. Can I read it when you finish?
Yeah, no, it's really, I've only just started reading it. This is only in the first, 3 chapters. But it's just opened my eyes to actually, and the way I talk to you about it, stop, I'm constantly saying, no, stop, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't, and actually, why shouldn't you be doing that?
Thank you. Hallelujah, it's worked.
But I think I do it from, I want to look after you.
You're
and
trying to look after me. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah.
But it's a real, you've got to be.
I think it's important, isn't it? Because since you've taken over the clinic and been doing all the work at the clinic, my attitudes I've had to realign myself, and I've had times when I thought, well, no, I want to do that. Well, I know what I'm doing with that. I know this and that, and so it can make you feel a bit displaced, and a bit.
Yeah.
So as much as it's great to have more time to do the things that you want to do, you can feel a little bit displaced. But on the other hand, what I have started to do is the things that I do like doing as well. So I've started this herbology course.
Yeah.
Have
you started it?
Yeah, today. Andy bought it for me for Christmas, an online course.
Such a nice gift.
Such a lovely gift. And I've started that today. So that's a huge interest for me. And I want to do my physic garden this year.
That would be great.
So things like that I can do. I'm cooking more. I do love cooking.
You're such a good cook.
Oh, I don't know.
I cried
why.
when you left and went back to London when you were in lockdown. My chef left.
Your chef left.
But these are facts from people.
Okay.
This is fact, not from people. These are facts that people with positive beliefs about ageing live 5.5 years longer than those with negative beliefs.
I think that's good. That's good. If that's a fact, it's fantastic, isn't it? I thought you might say a bit longer than that, actually. But anyway,
memory decline is significantly lower in cultures where ageing is respected, like Japan.
Yeah. Don't you find here in the UK, everybody's mum or granny has got dementia suddenly?
I know. It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I know you worry about that.
I worry about it, as I said, because in my family it is something that is there. But I take these crystals every morning, this NMN.
You swear by that?
I swear by that. And I have it in water with vitamin C. And then I swill it around my mouth, swallow it, and then I don't eat anything for half an hour.
And what does it do? Energy?
It's for energy. It's for energy, but it's very good for your mental capacity as well. But every time I forget something or I can't remember a word, I think,
And that's
but
one
we
of the
shouldn't
things.
think about it,
That's
should
what
we?
they say.
Yeah.
Is because your brain's fast and you're thinking there's so much going on. These are normal things that can happen at a young
Your
age. You
age,
go into
yeah.
a room and you think, oh, what have I come in here for?
Oh, yeah.
But when you're
Happens all the
older,
time, doesn't it?
you think, oh my gosh, there's something serious going on.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's just our beliefs and how we.
Well, I did something amazing last week. I can't tell you properly yet, but I will do in a couple of weeks' time. Because I said to God, I know people say I don't talk about God, but if you believe in God, or you've got certain beliefs, you can talk about it. You can talk about whatever you like.
Of course you can.
People say, don't say, oh, that's not, oh, we shouldn't say. Why
Well,
shouldn't
some
I
of the
talk
things
about
you
God?
say you shouldn't say.
Or something. That's probably true as well. Anyway, I
Yes.
said, I need a miracle. And you know what? I thought he's going to give me a miracle, and he has.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
Good.
So, isn't that lovely?
That's lovely.
So people would say, well, what do you think is going to happen will happen. That's
I
one thing,
believe that.
isn't
I
it?
always believe in positivity, and I think you've taught me that if you're positive, I never think of like anything's going to go.
No,
really bad or
everybody's always said
anything.
to me, you're a half glass full person. And
You
I
have
think
to
that's
be.
right. Yes. Yeah.
I think you just are so much. You're open to good.
To the universe.
You are.
Yeah.
So
I do.
we're talking
Yes.
about age, but I want to talk. One of the treatments that I think isn't drastic is Saphiro.
Is what?
Saphiro.
I love Saphiro. Can I have some more champagne?
Yeah, of course you can.
So when you're talking about treatments for aging, are you talking about treatments to stop aging, or are you talking about people that are younger having treatments to?
I think both.
Yes, I think both as well.
But I think Saphiro, water peel, and infrared.
it's Nuvia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nuvia. Yeah, I think it's an
the
excellent
Saphiro
treatment.
machine. I just absolutely love it.
There are two treatments that for me, really notice the difference with, and one is peptides.
Yeah.
ABG peptides. I find them fantastic, and their skincare.
Yeah.
And the other treatment is the Saphiro, and then have the ABG peptides injected as well. I mean, that is incredible at any age.
Yeah, at any age. And the thing is, you look amazing. People can say, you look lovely, but you're not changed, are you? It's very
No.
subtle, but it's
No.
it's a big change. Does that make sense?
I think the thing is that, we've been through this time of people having too many fillers, having pillow face, big lips, jawlines accentuated, chins coming out.
Everything's so extreme, isn't
So
it?
extreme.
So extreme
And
with filler.
they look, well, I did see somebody actually about a year ago who I hadn't seen for a long time, and she was unrecognisable.
It's scary, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Like,
just sad, actually.
what have you done
It's
to your
sad, yeah.
face?
You just want to look as good as you can for you.
so I think the water peel, so the infrared.
Yeah,
and
so it's
the
a water peel first, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's like having your face jet washed.
It's not that relaxing, the water peel part, is it?
Well, no.
It's a bit
There's
like a
bit
jet
of water.
washer.
I don't like any kind of mess or anything. So, having water jetted at your face feels a bit.
But you have all the different, so whatever your skin need is, so you'd have vitamin C, there's an acne one, it's incredible for acne.
Is it really? See, I always think of it as
Incredible.
anti-aging. So I'd have the hyaluronic acid.
So the acne one for the back, if you've got back acne, it's incredible. And you just have that. It's a half an hour, 20 minute.
And what does it do then?
So it's the acne formula. So you've got all the different formulas, and then it's jet washed basically into your skin. So it opens all the channels, so it goes really deep and completely clears your skin out.
Really?
The results with
haven't seen
acne
it.
are
Have
incredible.
you seen it, obviously?
Yeah, I've seen it for acne. Yeah, for acne.
But I like the infrared after as well.
The infrared's for
Yeah.
your chest. We did half,
for your
didn't
chest for here. Incredible.
we? And it keeps working, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you only need it. The thing I think is incredible about it is you only need it every 6 weeks. You have 6 weeks apart, and that is incredible. It's life-changing.
And you can start it younger, so 25 if you're thinking about getting your collagen banking
If you're
in.
doing your collagen banking, which is really important. But I do love the peptides, and in fact, we just did a case study with peptides with the Plasma machine. So a lot of people don't like needles. So if you're needle phobic, there's a device that can be used that actually opens your pores and opens the inroads into your skin, and then the peptides are put on top of the skin, and then what it does is it forces them in.
Yeah.
So
There's no downtime.
no
is there?
downtime, but you have to be careful for 6 hours after because your skin will be open, that you don't put any makeup on or you don't drink anything. I say drink through a straw. But that's incredible too.
Yeah, it's amazing. So there's lots of treatments you can do that aren't going to change you. They're just going to make you look great for you and make you feel good.
without going extreme. But I've got nothing against surgery at all.
No, of course not. Of course
but
we don't.
Not everybody has got the time, the finances, or the inclination.
But also, you have surgery and you actually need to maintain it as well. So having both.
Having surgery doesn't stop you using skincare. It doesn't change the quality of your skin.
Exactly. We've said this.
And actually, unless you have some fat transfer as well, you probably will need Botox and fillers as well. So I say to people, what it does is it lifts and tightens.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the quality of your skin. But now surgeons are using a lot more fat transfer at the same time as a facelift, which you need.
It's all the combination treatments, isn't it? I think.
That's why it's so much better.
So I've got some viewer questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready? Be honest. What is the worst skincare or beauty advice you've ever heard?
Well, to be honest with you, the worst skincare advice I've ever heard was when, and I do this regularly, I go to the stores and I go to the counters and I ask them, I say, what product would be good for my skin? And they'll look at me and they will tell me what they've been told to sell that day. So once I was actually offered a product that really was for acne, for ageing skin.
Why?
One of the very
Because
big
that-
stores. So what happens in the big stores, I've worked there, I know. So you get this little chat in the morning, you know, the store in Hong Kong took £70 million last week, or yesterday they did £6 million on skincare. We want to beat it. We want you to sell this product and that product. So the whole thing about being in a store is, you know, it's very expensive for them to keep the stores going, isn't it? Yeah. And what they want to do is they want to sell. That space has to make so much money. It's just sell, sell, sell. And so I often go into the stores and say, what would you advise my skin? You know, makeup wise, what colour foundation do you think I need? And it's incredible what dreadful advice you get. And I know. I have to say, I went into John Lewis recently and I went to every makeup counter to say, I'm looking for this lipstick colour. It's been discontinued. The YSL.
Oh, your YSL.
My YSL that I've used for so many years, been discontinued. Melon, number 59. If anybody knows where there is some, please let me know.
You used to get it shipped from New York, didn't
I used to get
you?
it shipped from New York, 25 at a time. And so I went to every counter and it's a bit, so whether it's fashionable or not, I like a bit of a shine, like a bit of a frosty appearance, you know?
Yeah.
And so I got some very snooty girls going, oh, it's not fashionable anymore and didn't really want to speak to me. Okay. And then, right, thank you. You're dreadful. Let's put in a nice review for you. And
What's your name? Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, I'd say, what's your name? And then I went to one counter and the girl was so lovely. And she was so lovely. And she said, the thing is, what you really need, she said, that colour has gone. I said, are frosty lipsticks out of date? And she went, no, not at all. There are makes that do them. She said, you probably need to go to some of the cheaper brands, really. And
that's good advice.
I find Rimmel absolutely incredible. Grandma always loved Rimmel. She'd say, Rimmel do the best colours, and they do. Well done, Rimmel. We love you.
Dan and I were in the stores in John Lewis. And there was great sales, so I got some nice little bits. And then I love Elemis stuff.
I know, you told me.
See, look, so I went to the Elemis bit, no one there, and I was trying to look for this cleanser, no one there.
Yeah.
And I was just shocked that no one's there to give
advice.
and you're just like, is anyone working here?
Yeah.
Is anyone here?
Well, I actually
love
bought you some lipsticks, nude lipsticks at Christmas.
This question's gone a bit...
Oh, it's gone a bit... Well, let me just finish this off. I went to buy you a nude lipstick. So I went to several counters. I was going to buy you several nude lipsticks. The girl on the Chanel counter was helpful to find it, but then she had to put it somewhere for somebody else to serve me. When I got to the top to get it, the girl went to me, yes. I said, I've come for a lipstick. So I said, can you find it? I'm actually getting a migraine, so I hope you're listening. So I said, I'm actually getting a migraine. I need to pay for it. Well, what was it? So I said, well, it was a lipstick. Have you got a lipstick there? This one? I said, and actually I didn't even check. I just bought it.
Yeah.
Because I was getting a migraine. I needed to get out the store. I'd waited so bloody long. And she was so rude.
I think the service here and the service, if you go to New York or somewhere like that, it's so different, isn't it?
Didn't I say that to you recently? I went, where was it? I think I said Dubai or south of France, somewhere like that. And the service was so good. And I thought, oh, and I know I went to have my nails done in a salon, eyelashes and nails. And I said to you, the girls
They can't do enough for you.
These girls are Middle Eastern girls. They're absolutely great at what they did. are you happy with that? Do you like that shape? Here it'd be, what do you mean?
It's like you're a nuisance, isn't it? Like, what do you
mean you don't
doing?
like the shape? You don't like the colour? Absolutely incredible. And I said to you, we need to up our service, make sure our service is like that, because it makes all the difference. You
I
want
would
to go
hate
back.
anyone to feel like that, yeah.
Yeah, so
true. What age did you think was old when you were younger, and how do you feel about that now?
Well, I can remember when I was 25, sitting at my dressing table mirror. Now, younger than that, because I didn't have Luke's, probably 24. Had Luke at 24, so probably 23, thinking, oh, I haven't got any crinkles. I see people with crinkles. I like those crinkles around their eyes, but I haven't got any. And then when I got them, I thought, what the hell are you doing this stupid thing to yourself? I thought 40 was old.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought 40 was old. I thought 70, I thought you were probably nearly dead. And now I know that's really untrue.
From everything you see in the clinic, what do people get most wrong about ageing and their skin?
I think what people get most wrong about ageing is that they think that, as I said earlier, that having some treatment is going to make them look 25 or whatever age, much younger than they are, which is ridiculous. Treatments in the clinic should be about restoration. So it's about restoring your face. Not coming in and saying, I want to look like Angelina Jolie.
It's not
you're never
changing,
going to.
is
You're
it?
never going to.
Changing you.
And actually, that's something that Dr. Khan always says. That people bring in the photos, I want to look like that. And he says, well, you'll never look like that because you're not that person. You're you. So, yes, we can, help the issues that you don't like, but we're never going to make you look like that. So that's not happening. I think it's sad as well, isn't it? If you think, I want to look like so-and-so.
Yeah. You just want to look great for you.
You want to look good for you. And the thing that people don't appreciate enough, I think, is skin. If your skin is in good condition and you've got a glow, and that's something my mother used to say to me. She used to say, I want something to give me a glow because having a glow makes you look more youthful.
What would you say to someone who's worried about having aesthetic treatments that means they are giving in to ageism?
I just think it's ridiculous because you get people 18, 21 coming in saying, I want to do this and I want to do that. So the thing is, you don't have to ever give in to anything. You don't have to give in to exercising. You don't have to give in to eating food that people tell you to eat. You don't have to give in to taking vitamins. It's not about giving in. It's about doing something that you want to do. And it's about doing something that makes you feel that you're helping yourself. So for me, taking, I'm like a vitamin addict, but I know that most of the vitamins that I used to take, I just weave them straight out. So it's finding the right vitamin, having the test.
Yeah, having the test.
Have the test, have the diagnostics to find out what you need. So I don't think it's anything. If somebody feels like they're giving in, I say, well, go away, don't give in, and come back when you actually want to do it.
What's one skincare or treatment myth you wish you could permanently retire?
One would be that people who say they don't wash their face in the mornings, I'd like to retire that forever, because you definitely need to wash your face twice a day because dead skin cells build up twice a day. That's one myth.
Yeah.
What else? No, that's my myth. That's my myth.
Okay, we're done.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've believed about ageing or skincare at some point in your life?
The most ridiculous thing about ageing or skincare? That you have to have maybe like a 10 product skincare.
Absolutely ridiculous, yeah. I like to get it down to 3.
Yeah.
4 at the most.
4 or 5.
5,
6.
I'm actually fed up with it. I'm not lazy, but I get fed up with all this, putting this on, put that, wait 60 seconds. I just slung it all on one after the other.
Don't tell people that. Slam it all on. No. Okay.
Today I actually did. Today, right, I'm going to be really controversial here. What did I do today? Over Christmas, I washed up so much. I did wash my face. I wash it twice a day at least. I did so much washing up over Christmas that my skin on my thumb started to split. It was so painful. So I was talking to some gardeners I know, and they suggested that I try working hands, which I already love.
Oh, I like
absolutely love working
yeah.
hands. I love it. And also Neutrogena Intensive. I've got it in my bag actually.
Is that what fell out of your bag?
Yes. Yeah. And oh my God, incredible. So incredible that I decided to use it on my face for 3 or 4 days. So I have been using Exosome cream on my face and Hydro Boost. So
Hydro Boost is amazing.
Hydro Boost, hyaluronic acid. That gives you the
use
glow.
That on you use Neutrogena hands on your face?
Only for a couple of days.
Really hydrating.
I think it is. What do you think?
You've got a nice glow.
Well, that's a Hydro Boost. What's one beauty habit you swear you'd never do and you absolutely do now? What is the thing when you were younger? You thought, I never do that. It's so ridiculous.
I'd never do that. Probably use retinol.
Really?
I always thought, my skin's way too sensitive for that. I'll never do it.
Very few people have got too sensitive skin for retinol.
Our
Everybody
retinol-
thinks they've got sensitive skin.
Yeah, everyone does. Our retinol has absolutely changed my skin.
I don't use it.
Honestly, it's so good.
Should I try it,
Pauline
do you
on
think?
reception was using it. I was like, your skin looks amazing. She was like, it's the retinol. I
Is that
tried
the
it.
Renew or Retinolite?
Retinolite.
Do you think I would do well with it?
Yeah, I just use it in the evenings. I actually have been using it every night. I wake up with this glow.
Actually, you had a few spots, didn't you?
Yeah, my
A month
spots
or
are
so
gone.
ago.
And I'm like,
Gone.
oh God, are they going to come back? But it's really amazing.
It looks beautiful. Has your view on ageing changed as you've got older, and what helped shift it? The book.
The book. I think now the book's really opened my eyes to how I speak to you and how I...
So you're not going
Talk
to keep
to you.
saying to me, you shouldn't be doing that, Mum.
No,
Don't
I'm-
get on that steps.
No, but I think I do it from a place of care, but also
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you can do and keep going, keep being amazing. There's no reason why you can't walk there. Like, keep going. Yeah.
What's the one sign of ageing that no one warned you about, but absolutely should have?
Grey hair at 20. I
Yes.
was looking in the dress in the
Well, that's our genetics, because my aunt was 18. She had jet black hair and she started to grow the odd grey
Fifi
hair.
and I were talking and I was texting her like, what the hell? I've got a grey hair. It's like a horn that grows. I plucked it and now it grows out here. Don't
pull
pluck
it out?
greys. Yeah. Grey hair so young. They don't warn you about that.
No, I don't have much grey hair though.
Lucky you.
Yeah, but our genetics are such that we either have a lot or none. Grandma didn't have any grey hair until she was well into her 70s. Got a few. I say to Louise at Daniel Galvin, the hairdresser, I always say to her, have I got much grey hair yet? And she says, no.
You love it. I've got like, here, it's all at the fringe. Grey hair. So young.
What's the most unhinged beauty or skincare thing you tried because the internet convinced you? The internet can never convinces you of anything, does it?
Oh, it does sometimes. I like to try all these crazy things.
Oh, I've ordered loads of things this week.
Have you tried slugging?
I have tried slugging.
Oh, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
What don't you like about it?
Covering yourself, and so you do your routine, and you cover yourself in like a thick
Layer.
whatever.
Slugs.
Yeah,
Slime.
Not slugs. No, just.
Oh, no.
What have you been doing?
I've been putting snail slime all over me. I thought you meant that.
You put like Vaseline or something
Oh,
really thick
no.
over you.
Oh, no, I couldn't do
worst
that.
thing. I woke up.
But do you know my grandfather used to do that?
I think it's good if you're really dry and
My
need that
grandfather
hydration.
had the most incredible skin, and every Sunday he would get a big bowl of water, put a tea towel over his head and steam his face, and then he would dry
Slug.
it, and then he would slug.
Slugging.
He would do slugging. So it's nothing new, dear. We've been doing it for years.
Well, I don't like. Not for me. Not for my skin. It brought me out in loads.
Did it bring you?
Yeah.
Why did you do it then?
I thought, try. I want to get glass skin. Just got.
No, I don't. No, I thought
Breakouts.
you meant a So I've actually purchased some of these little pads, and now my sister Karen's purchased them as well. We're trying them out, and they're for hydration and for tone. They're Korean,
Yeah.
quite cheap actually, and so I ordered them, and they're. Do you know what I found? They're very good on my arms. So I try things everywhere.
No, you
Very
do.
good
It was
on
like, put my arm.
Well, yeah, but feel my arm.
It's so smooth.
It's soft, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's really soft. Should we do 30s versus 70s
Yes, let's
with
do 30.
ageism? Your thoughts on it now?
I don't feel like an old lady. In fact, I had flu before Christmas, and I remember saying to you, do you know, if anybody old got this, it would kill them. And you went, and you said to me, how old is old?
You are very strong, and I think keep those beliefs. From reading the book, I just think you've got to keep positive, keep active, keep everything.
Well, I don't know. Do you remember what I have always said to you, how old I'm going to live till?
130.
135.
130. Dan's so
135.
pleased with that.
Just wanted to delight my son-in-law here by telling him I'm going to live till I'm 135 minimum. And
What
what's
we
your
done?
view at 30?
At 30,
3.
33. Thank you.
Okay.
At 33, I think my eyes have been opened to not put age as a massive thing. Keep going.
yeah,
Keep
yeah.
doing all the things you love. Just keep going.
Keep
Not
going
put
and do
this-
things you love. And one of the things actually that you've helped me with by taking so much responsibility at the clinic is that I'm now going out and seeing my friends more and living
so
life
important,
a
isn't
bit
it?
more on the edge because it wasn't edgy enough before.
Oh, okay, thank you for watching Next in Line. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Thank you, Sophie. Bye.